have you with us from Delaware Stadium. EA Sports College Football just about a month into the season, and we are ready for this Week 4 clash. It's the Air Force Falcons and the Delaware Blue Hens. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Hey guys, even though there will be a great home field advantage today, Coach told me before the game, one thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. And the Falcons ready to kick it away first. On the return, it's Moore. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Drops back on first down. Taking a shot on the first play. Hauls it in down the sideline. Hits the crease. Touchdown, Blue Hens! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Forget establishing the run game. Go up top right now. Play.
Oh, they block it. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board.
Number 91, set to kick this one away.
Deep in the end zone, it's Davis. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Back in the old days when they used to kick it back and forth just to play defense? Is that what we're doing here? Searching for space. He gets a block. Wide open, and it's a foot race. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The Blue Hens moving quickly to the line.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Got a wide open receiver. And he scores! Touchdown, Delaware!
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he's able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
From the gun. He's into the end zone from the 2 and extends the lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off.
Number 91, set to kick this one.
On the run from inside his own 5. He's forced out of bounds at his own 19-yard line. An excellent job of coverage on that one. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
6-yard pickup on first down, leaves them with 2nd and 4. Defense showing blitz here. Straight ahead, it's Davis. Got room at the 35. There he goes. He's at the 40. Ripped off the huge chunk play all the way to the 31-yard line. So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. The margin for error so small in a conference like this, and in Big Ten play, really imperative to get off to a good start.
You really focus on all offseason getting off to such a great start, right? Start fast. Win our conference. Well, this is step 1. And so I think you're so tired of hitting your own color jerseys, by the way. You're excited when you get in conference plays. You start to get some of that familiarity, some of that also that hatred that you have for these other teams. So the Big Ten is a fun conference.
Yeah, and you know both of these teams, their players have had this game circled all offseason because this is the first one. This is the first step towards winning a Big Ten championship. Both teams feel like they've got the playmakers to compete in conference this year, but it all starts today. Well, nice job there by the running back. They toss it to him, and he's able to kind of weave his way for a very good game for this offense.
Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. The Falcons kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Defense looks as if it's coming. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Pulls it. He'll keep it again on the option. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Falcons. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they finished it off with a 17-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it out. It's Moore. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. Taking the field now, the Blue Hens offense, and they'll start this drive. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. They'll run it. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. And the Blue Hens racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball.
Just plowing ahead. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
And that's a nice job by the offense. Now, I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. And this time, it's the running back turn wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation and really making the defense make a decision.
Look out! Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
They'll run it on the counter. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now softened them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. He's looking to pass. Under pressure. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws right in those holes. Get those first downs. Get those big chunks.
Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw one first. Unloads to the wideout. And his throw is incomplete.
Great job by the defense taking away the quarterback's primary target on that play and forcing the incompletion.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. That's caught. It's Moore. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
Listen, nice completion, short gain. Now you get to 3rd down. 3rd down's more manageable. But guess what? If I don't get it on 3rd down, I still got that 4th down in my pocket. Nowadays, analytics, we're going for it anyways.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes the grab. Turning it on. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. They've got a first down here to open the period. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. The Blue Hens will line it up on 1st and 10. Quarterback changing the play. Fresh set of downs going up top. Moving out to the right. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You got a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look there. 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Oh, and the attempt is no good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
And the Air Force offense ready to take over. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers, David.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
And the Falcons, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. They'll send the back in motion. On the run, it's Howell. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
And the offense on that option play, they're just thinking we're going to use our speed to our advantage, and we're just going to outflank you easily and pick up this 1st down on 3rd and short. But how about the defense? Everybody staying home. You saw the speed and their ability to get outside and get a stop, now setting up 4th down.
The Falcons will try to move the sticks on 4th down. Motion from the wide receiver. Needs it here on 4th down. Makes the grab past the marker. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the fourth down decision pays off big time.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. First half, 4th and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy that we think can read the defense and deliver a strike, and we've got playmakers stretching the field vertically. They show you how dangerous they can be on that last 4th down there.
Motion from the back. Looking for the edge. He'll do it himself. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Caught over the middle, it's Jackson. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the 1st down. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout.
It's not a great feeling on defense, too. When you're blitzing, you're expecting to get a sack. You're expecting to get a hit on the quarterback. If the offensive line and running backs pick it up, because now you have one less guy in the back end trying to cover all these receivers and tight ends, and you know you're in trouble.
And the Falcons go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Trying to get the corner. Now the toss. Might have a chip. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Air Force. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? The extra point here would tie the game. And he tacks on the extra point. They took it 68 yards on that drive, and they finished it off with an exclamation point, running it in from the 19. He'll start the return inside his 5. He's got great speed. He's on the loose. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get it. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Davis. Makes a move. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Gets the back moving. Keeps it himself. First down, he'll keep it. The pitch. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
Drives inside. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a 1st down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
On the option. Powers through the defender. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They'll go to work on second down after doing damage on the ground. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. The give to Davis. And he's brought down after a short gain. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. They'll try to get it through the air, keeping his eyes downfield. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one.
It's just so hard defensively to take your eye off this guy, especially on third down. You've got to know that at any given moment, he can take off on you. They've got to do a better job on the back end, keeping their focus on him. He's the one with the football, and they've got to be able to react, or else they're going to get gashed like they did right there.
Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down. The Falcons want to pick up the tempo. On the move. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Out wide left, it's Palmer. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And the Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. From the red zone, looking for a man. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Not a chance. Missed it. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
And those sting for this team. I tell you what, when you drive the field against a really, really good defense and you have an opportunity to get points, you got to capitalize on them now. And that one will sting a little bit because I thought the offense did a good job moving the ball down the field.
The run inside. It's Moore. And he's taken down after a short gain, and that'll do it for us here in the first half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Conner.
Guys, welcome into the EA Sports College Football Update Show, the Week 4 edition. So let's dive right in. We begin with a look at Penn State taking on the Stanford Cardinals. And it's the Nittany Lions who are rewarded for feeding their star. For some reason, he plays better at home, and this team plays better at home, as they did today. It evens up their record at 2-2 on the season following a nice home win. Here now a look at some other games of note today, including a big upset with major implications.
Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. D showing blitz. They might be bluffing. They'll ride Davis here. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one.
You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the second half. Get this run game established.
Sends it back in motion. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Turns up, it's Palmer. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He didn't that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making the nice tackle.
The Falcons now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Keeps it on the ground. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. Pulls it. Keeps it, looking for room. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good second down situations.
6th play of the drive coming up. Second down, going to throw it. Buying a little time to his left. Left side, it's Davis. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. And the Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to Davis. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That's the sophomore running back they're taking a look at, and Holly Rowe will let us know what's going on the sideline. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Snap in the shotgun. Buying time to his right. He's going to take off. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And we've seen this several times now. Like, he is more than willing to take off and make plays. And you can tell the defense is starting to adjust a little bit. They see it. They know it's a pass, but they had eyeballs on him. And as soon as he took off, they ran to him, and they made sure they got him on the ground.
The Falcons are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. Goes out of bounds, but they'll be set up with a 1st and goal.
You know, as a receiver, it's so critical.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. And the Falcons are threatening on 1st and goal. Now on the move. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Looking for the edge. And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on 3rd and goal, and it did not pay off. The kicker looks a little disappointed. He'll not come into the game. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 4. We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. And now let's take a look at the stats in what has been a nip-and-tuck affair. Our final quarter is on deck, and it looks as if they are ready to go. And this could prove to be the biggest play of the game. They'll go for it on 4th and goal. Wide receiver going in motion. He'll set up to throw. Rushes on. Takes a hit as he fires. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. So the defense sets them up with that interception. Now a couple of 1st downs, maybe even punching a score, and they'll go home with the W. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their 1st timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They've got a 1st down here. Want to start its bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Fresh setter downs going to the air. They're all over him. And he'll just get rid of that one.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Changing the routes with his receivers. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. And he gets it away.
And I'm kind of surprised by this performance, man. The QB last week, you could tell, dude, he was in rhythm. He was good timing. You could tell the chemistry with receivers were good. And today, everything just looks off. And it looks hard. It looks difficult. They got to find a way to get back in the rhythm they were in last week.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got him quickly. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27.
Yeah, man, that's a frustrating end to that play. And I say that.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th and inches, maybe rethink things just for a moment. They call a timeout. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a one-possession lead. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Oh, he's got some space. The 40, inside the 30. The 10, touchdown, Blue Hens. He got a step and just dusted the field. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
Coming out with it, it's Davis. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Falcons now set to take over on offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. The Falcons want to move quickly.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You can see on the sideline.
Sprinting away. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there.
Defensively, the clock late in the game when you're winning, it's your friend. You got to find a way to keep that thing ticking. When you rush the passer, keep that quarterback in the pocket. Make him beat you from in there. You're dropping back in coverage. You got more DBs on the field. You're just trying to let him throw the football, get him on the ground, let that clock tick.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They have been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
On 2nd and 10, a 4 wide out set, trips right. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And he avoids the sack.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Quarterback will keep it. He is stopped at the 47-yard line, and that's not nearly enough to move the chains. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Breaks into the open. Past the 20. Touchdown, Delaware. The defense takes matters into its own hands. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity
Fantastic job by the defense there on that fourth down. They understand, obviously, having a big lead. The offense is going to go for it. They're going to have to throw it. Everybody on defense has their eyes on the QB. They're able to jump in front of the pass, take it in for a touchdown, build their lead, and that essentially seals this game. They're going to go home with the W.
He'll bring it out. It's Davis. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
Unloads to the right. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing if they stop the pass, they win the game, and they have done that. Their guys have won one-on-one on islands. They've been able to get to the quarterback. They've been mixing up their looks. They haven't even allowed 100 yards passing in this one, and that's why they are way ahead here in the fourth quarter.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got it. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They pretty much have to keep the offense on the field, and they'll get right to the line of scrimmage. Whoops, someone moved a little bit early. Offense going to pick up a 5-yard penalty. They'll take the penalty and move them back. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Got to make the play on fourth. And they get to him and